Hello, I'm Louise Harris from Last Research and Editing and Christian Marketing Experts. And this week on The Last Word, we're going to be talking about competition. So let's get started. I have been doing a number of podcasts recently, and one of the questions that people ask me is, how do I compete when there are other options out there? And lately, it's even harder than it was before. Previously, I was competing with countries like India, Philippines, where they can produce an article for a lot cheaper than I'm willing to produce one. And I was competing with companies like Fiverr that you pay $5 and you can get an expert. But now I'm competing with artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence, Claude will ask you, or ChatGPT or Perplexity or any of the other ones, will ask you, should I write that blog for you after you've asked the AI to create a topic for you? And this is how I compete with those. The quality is always better when I provide the blog versus AI or Fiverr or India or Philippines, because even though the Philippines and India and Fiverr are humans, they are not as aware of American culture. They are not that well versed in English grammar, and they don't know the nuances of grammar of English words and how they actually sound well. And that's where having someone like me do it, it's a lot faster, and I know the American culture, so I know how to write it and I know how to put in that emotion that needs to be put in, which is how you can compete against AI, because as a human, you can put in the human element. So Claude might write the blog, but you can actually put in the human element and the emotion into it that Claude cannot do. And then you can compete with artificial intelligence. And that is what I've been telling people, that I have the quality and expertise that, and I can provide high quality content and I can provide fast quality content. But I will admit that it has been difficult lately because companies think that they don't need a professional writer because they have artificial intelligence. They don't need a professional writer that charges a premium because they can just get it from India or Philippines and it'll be fine because they don't really need it to sound good, because people aren't reading it anyway. It's just all about search engine optimization, answer engine optimization. None of that is actually true, though. Yes, you need to have fresh content on your website for search engine optimization and for answer engine optimization. But you also need high quality content on your website, because if it's not high quality, people who do the search in ChatGPT and come to your website because you have answered one of the questions, they are the ones who are actually going to read it because they are looking for that answer. So you need high quality content because you need to answer the question that they asked in ChatGPT. So it's a vicious cycle. But I am noticing that too many companies are choosing to do the computer route and the automation route versus actually hiring somebody who, like me. They think by saving a few pennies, it'll help them in the long run, but actually it could be costing them business in the long run. But as always, there's no A/B analysis to know whether person A goes to the website and reads a crappy article and leaves their website. The owner of that website is never going to know that that person left. They're just going to know that somebody left, but they won't know the reason why that person left. So there's no way of proving one way or the other that hiring me is better than hiring a computer. But I personally believe that I am better than a computer. I may not be faster than a computer, but I can write a better article than a computer. Anyway, thank you for watching. And if you could support me by not choosing India or Philippines, Fiverr, or artificial intelligence, that would be great. But you can also support me by just liking this video, sharing this video, commenting on this video. You can also go visit my websites, lastresearchandediting.com, christianmarketingexperts.com, amazon.com/author/Louise Harris. You can also support me by subscribing if you're watching this without being subscribed, because it does help with the algorithm and it does help with brand awareness. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Don't worry, be happy. By the way, the 1776 retreat is very close to being released. I'm looking at Labor Day to have it released, but I might not have enough marketing time to release it over Labor Day. So it might be September 17th, but it's definitely coming out. I'm so close to finishing it, and thank you for all your support on it. Thank you for watching. Don't worry, be happy.